Hi, Brian again here. Okay, so we're into our final steps of the QuickStart Client Funnel, where the first thing we're going to do, step one of the final steps, is to set up your funnel pages. So there are 4 pages that form this funnel. There is bear with me, there is the lead capture page, which you would have come in from originally. There is the email confirmation page, which you would have also seen by now. There is the next steps page, which you would also have already seen, and hopefully you've completed all these steps. Now, just before we upload the pages into Leadsleap, assuming that you have joined Leadsleap, my 7 traffic exchanges, daily free ad, etc, 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 all the way down, it will save a lot of time if you can have your affiliate links, the full affiliate link for each of the sites. So Leadsleap, all 7 of my traffic exchanges, daily free ads, everything that you have joined as part of the next steps, you will need to have them handy so we can copy and paste them into when we upload. Sorry about that. When we upload the pages into Leadsleap. So have all those nice and handy. So that's the 3rd page, and the 4th page is obviously the training page, the one that you are on right now. The training page, so this page here where we are setting up your final steps. Okay, so there's a bit to get through here, so I would suggest grabbing a cup of coffee, making yourself comfortable, and when you're ready we will get into it. So as I said, there are 4 pages that we need to load into Leadsleap. It's a fairly straightforward process. If you've been a member of Leadsleap or have had any association with Leadsleap in the past, you'll know how easy they make it to upload pages using sort of 2-click share codes. Alright, so we'll just start with the first one. So what we need to do, very first thing we need to do is we need to go into your Leadsleap account, and we need to go to, scroll down till you get to List Manager. So click on List Manager, and we're going to add a new list. So we're going to click on that blue button, and then we'll give it a name, obviously the QuickStart. My computer's going a bit slow today. Now you will call it the QuickStart Client Funnel. I'm just going to call it, I'm going to add dummy on the end because obviously I already have this set up, so just for the purposes of this video I'm going to call it dummy. Okay, so you will call it that, and then you'll click on Add Now. Now there are a couple of small steps we need to take here. Click on the cog here to set up your list. First thing you need to do is put in your name, your email address, and then once you put in your email address, you click on the blue button here, and Leadsleap will send you a code which you need to click on. Now I've used this email address several times, so it'll probably be automatic. No, so it's sent it to me, so I'll just close that down a second. Okay, so I've gone to my email, I have grabbed the code that was sent to me from Leadsleap and put it in there. Next thing is your postal address. I'll just put in a dummy That's just a dummy address, but put in your normal postal address. Now this can be either your physical address, like where you live, or it can be a PO box number, as long as it's somewhere that you can physically receive mail. You can put it in there. Now this is part of the Can Spam Act, so it's a legal requirement. So put in your normally you would just put in your normal home address. Okay. These settings here, as it says, are optional, so brand name and logo. You can do one of two things here. You can either just leave it blank, or you can put in the name of the funnel, which is the QuickStart Client Funnel, or you can put in a logo. Now, if we go back to, if we scroll down here, you will see I have included on the training page, the final steps, a logo. If you want, you can just copy that and upload it to Leadsleap and put it in, or you can simply type in this is what I normally do. I normally put the name of the funnel in here, and I usually give it a nice bright color. And what that does, I'll show you later when we set up the in another video. When the emails get sent out, they will be headed up with whatever you type in here. So the email will be the QuickStart Client Funnel. It'll be a nice blue, and it just makes it a bit more professional looking. It makes the email stand out as opposed to just an ordinary old email. So, but as it says, entirely optional what you put in there, either a name, a logo, or nothing at all. Leave that, leave that, leave that. Email me when someone opts in. Now, I always like to know when someone opts into any of my lists. After they've opted in, I'm not really worried about before. But if you have, if you want to contact them, if they've opted in and haven't verified, if you want to contact them, then just click this button here. Okay. If you don't want to hear anything at all, click on no. We don't need to put anything in these boxes here or in the signature design unless you want to. So if you are an established Leadsleap member and you know how to do this, you can put your signature design in here, of course, and then tick these boxes, whichever ones you want your signature to be inserted. Okay. I'm not doing it for the purposes of this funnel because my email address, which you'll see in the next video, is already in there. Okay, but this is an optional feature. If you aren't familiar with Leadsleap, I would probably just leave this alone. Okay, then we click the little box here, agreeing to the following terms, and we click Save and Activate. As you can see now, the list is activated. We can close that up, and you can see up here it's now green and the list is active. Okay, so now we are going to go back to our final steps page, and we're going to grab the first of the share codes. So the first page we're going to do is the lead capture page, so we are going to copy that. We go back to Leadsleap. On the left hand side we are now going to scroll down to Page Manager. Click on that, and we're going to add a new page campaign. So click on the blue button and give it a name. Once again, I'll call this dummy page. So you will just enter, actually, and we'll call that lead capture. It's not going to let me put that in. Okay. Instead of dummy page, I would put in there lead capture or something, just so you know it's the lead capture page, all right? And then click on Add Now. Okay, you can see now it is loaded here, but it's asking us for a page design because at the moment it's just a blank canvas. So we come in here, and where it says import using a share code, we paste that code that we copied in there, and we click import now. And just like that, that page is created. So if I click on either of these two links, the difference between these two links is that's if you're a free member, and that's if you're a paid member. Goes to exactly the same place, but anyway, if we click on that now, this will be your new lead capture page. So as you can see, it's all done exactly the same as mine. We don't need to change anything on here at all. You can just leave it exactly the same way it is and close it. Okay, so now we go back to the second page we're going to get, and that is the opt-in confirmation page. So when people put their details into the lead capture page, Leadsleap wants you to confirm that the email address you have entered is actually yours. So that's why they have this opt-in confirmation page. Alright, so we copy that link, exactly the same process. We come back into Page Manager, we click on Add a New Page Campaign. You can call it the QuickStart Client Funnel opt-in confirmation or whatever, or maybe just opt-in, whatever you choose. And once again, I'm just calling the dummy page. I have all these pages created, so I don't want to double up. I'll delete them after this video. Okay, so name the page and click Add Now. Same process. It's created the page. We now, it's created the link. We now need to create the page. We paste the share code into there and click on Import Now. And once again, we click on either of these two links, and you will see that the confirmation page, all it does is tell you to go and check your email, basically. Okay, but it keeps Leadsleap happy. So that's all set up. Nothing else to do there. We can close that down. Alright, let's go back to our last steps. Now the next one we're going to do is actually the training page. There's a reason for it, but anyway, we'll go in here and we're going to click on training page. Copy the link. Same process. Go back to Page Manager. Add a new page. Training, and of course I will call it dummy page. So it's just a quick start client funnel training or training page, whatever you wish to put in there. Obviously don't put in the dummy, and click on the blue Add Now button. We then go Add a New Page Design and paste the code into here. Now this one's going to be a wee bit different. This is where it gets quite quite interesting. Like, this is how why I love Leadsleap so much. So when you click on the Import Now button with this one, it's a wee bit different. So you can see now we have what's called a share code replacer. Now what this is doing is on this page here, if we go back, there are a few things in here that we need to change to they've got my affiliate links, and so underneath this banner here is my affiliate link. Same with that one there. Further down the page, when you join free promo codes for you, that's got my affiliate link. Udemy has my Udemy affiliate link. This has my name, etc., etc., all the way down. So what this replacer code does is we change all they may not be mine, they could be, if someone else referred you, it will be their details, but whatever you see here we need to change. Now for the purposes of this video I'm just going to put my stuff back in. So you go to Leadsleap and you find your affiliate link. Now, if you don't know where that is, I will quickly show you. So you can log into another Leadsleap account. So you scroll right down to the bottom. I can try to get out of the way. And you'll see affiliate links and tools. You click on that, and there is your link there. Okay, so obviously it'll be exactly the same, except whatever your username is will be different at the end. So you copy that and paste it into here. You enter your name in capitals. Now you'll see there's a name in capitals and name in lowercase. The reason for that is that your name appears twice on this page. Once there in capitals and once down here in lowercase. Okay, so enter your name. Now, actually, what I'll do, I'll put a false name in here so I can show you what this does. Harry Smith. This is a very, very cool feature that just saves a lot of time and effort of you having to go in and change all these manually. Your free promo codes link. Obviously, when you log into free promo codes, you search for your affiliate link and paste it in here. It'll have a different username at the end. Same with Udemy. Log into your Udemy. Find your affiliate link. I think it's on the home page. And copy in here. It'll have some letters and numbers like this. And of course, your email address. I will put my correct email address in here. Okay, so just to recap what this is doing. This is changing all the links, all these links here that are currently in the last steps page, the training page. They're going to replace them with your name. So this personalizes the page to you because you're going to promote it and you want people to see your name. So once you've done all that, if you don't put anything in here, if you leave them blank, what that will do, and it's entirely your choice whether if you haven't joined any of these, although I don't know why you wouldn't because there's lots of benefits by doing that. If you leave these blank, what will happen is any sign-ups or any commissions that may be due if someone signs up through your funnel and maybe goes into free promo codes and joins and maybe even upgrades, the benefits will go to whoever's name is in here and not you if you leave any of these blank. So I do suggest you join them. They're all in here for a reason. They all form part of the funnel and a means for you to build a list and earn commission. So for the funnel to work correctly, it is best that you do all this correctly. Okay. So once you put them all in there, we're going to replace and import now. And now I can show you what that just did. So if you remember, in my funnel, it's got my name. It's got it'll have my links in there. It's got my full name, my in capitals there. So when we go into the page that we just designed, you will see that it has changed. Okay, the Leadsleap will be the same, but when you do it properly, it'll have your Leadsleap affiliate link there. And we scroll down further. Udemy was, so let's change it. You can't see it here, but it's actually changed it to a different. You can't see it. Sorry, it's a bit out of my page, but down the bottom you can see I changed my name from Brian Rooney to Harry Smith. And when you put your email address in, it will change this here. And you can see that Harry Smith has changed here as well. So that's what the replacer code does. Now, there is a couple of things you will need to do manually. Okay. On this page, all you have to change is what's in this box here. Because you may not have your own website. You may not have a Facebook page, although I'm assuming you will. But it may not be associated with your online marketing. and you may not have a YouTube account. So, and obviously I can't change your picture. You need to do that. So the way we do that, it's not very hard. So you come into, go back to this page here. This is the page we've just set up, and you come over to Launch Editor. Click on the Launch Editor button. Good coffee. I told you this was going to take a while. Okay, when that loads. Okay, so this has opened up the editor. You see it looks a wee bit different, and all these here can be clicked on and changed. So we would scroll down to the bottom to where your name is, and we need to change. That would have changed automatically because you would have done that in the replacer code. If you have a website or a Facebook or a YouTube, all you need to do is click on it, and over on the right hand side you will see the words, the lettering, the link. So if you want to change it, you would just paste your website address into there, or paste your Facebook address into there, or your YouTube. Okay. If you don't want any of this, for example, if you haven't got a website, a Facebook, or a YouTube, you can simply click on it and come up to the top here, and where the rubbish bin is, you click delete. Delete. Or if you've got a YouTube, you may want to leave it there, but if anything you don't want, just delete, and that leaves your picture. So to change the picture, you click on it, and you come over to here where it says image URL. When you click on that, it will take you to your image gallery. Now, if you don't have a mugshot set up, just upload a mugshot into here. When it loads, it'll appear in here, and you click on it, and then it will change automatically into here. Okay. So obviously, if that looks a wee bit out of line now, because I've removed quite a bit of stuff. So you can play around with any of this to change it any way you like, just to make it look, a bit more balanced. So anything in here can be changed, although I wouldn't suggest changing anything other than what's in this box here. Okay, and then once you've done that, you need to click on Save. So you click on the Save button, and then it does take a minute or two. And once it's processed, work saved, that's fine. We can close that down, and if we go back to this page here before and refresh, you'll see this will all change. There we go. So that's very, very simple. So if you're unfamiliar with Leadsleap and that process, maybe pause the video and go over it again. Just make sure you get it right, because it's important that you have these steps done correctly for your funnel to work correctly. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we are going to do the last page, upload the last page, which is the next steps page. So we're going to copy that share code. We're going to go back into your main Leadsleap and Page Manager, add a new page. This is the fourth and final one. And this is your next steps page. So that's what you would call it, something similar to that, the QuickStart Client Funnel Next Steps or Next Steps page, and click on Add Now. Okay, that's loaded. We come to Add a New Page Design, and we paste that into there, and this will be the same. There will be a lot of replacer codes, so exactly the same thing. I'll run through this one because it's a wee bit different. Obviously your Leadsleap, which you should have handy, and I did say at the start to have all your affiliate links. So obviously your Premium Traffic Pro, which you should have joined, your No Limits Traffic Pro, Deepwater Solos, Ad Solutions Pro, My Traffic Team. Obviously you're going to put your links in here, don't copy exactly what I'm doing. We need to have your links with your username at the end of all these. Infinite Leads and Cash, I'm just putting these in for putting mine back in for the purposes of this video. List building resources, and then the other pages that you joined, which I mentioned earlier: daily free ad, banner kings, referral to rewards, etc. If you've kept all those links nice and handy, copy and paste them into here. I won't go through them all because it'll take too long. And as I said before, if you leave any of these blank, any sign-ups and any commissions will go to whoever is showing here, whoever the username is showing here. So make sure you put these in. This is why we set up a funnel. Trust dice, then your name in capitals, use Harry again, and your email address. Actually, I'll change the email address so it's so I can show you something. And once you put all your links in here, click on Replace and Import Now. And once again, that page is all set up. So if we go into this page now, the next steps page, scroll down, all these links would have now been changed to your links. Okay, at the moment it's still showing mine, but you would have changed to your affiliate link with your username. So these are now, when you promote the funnel, anyone clicking on these links will go into your team, and if they take any upgrades of any sort, you will receive the commissions. That's why we do it. Same with all these. When they click here, they will go into your team. They will go into your Banner King team, all the way down. Okay. Now you can see Harry Smith has changed again. And once again, exactly the same procedure as the final steps page. If you want to change any of this, you can see my email address has changed. I changed that. But if you want to change or delete any of these, you simply need to go back into the launch editor, click on that, and change them accordingly as per what we did with the previous page. Now, the reason that I did them out of order, the reason I did the training page before this page, is because on this page, the next steps page, right down the bottom, there is a link to the training page. So we need to find that and change this. So we need to go to your training page. So we go back into the Leadsleap page manager, and we need to find the training page. So that's next steps training. All right, and we need to take one of these two codes. You should be, I would assume that you're going to be upgraded. So take that bottom code. I'm going to copy that. Then we're going to go back into the next steps page and click on Launch Editor. And that loads. The internet is very slow here today for some reason. Okay, so that's loaded up, and we're now in the editor. So we scroll all the way down to the bottom where I showed you this here. we click on the wording, click here to continue to your training page, and if you highlight that, the words on the right hand side, highlight that and go to the link button, click on that, and you need to replace that code. So copy and paste, and just leave these the way they are, and then go OK, so that now when people go to your page and click on this, it's going to go through to your training page. Okay, so that is pretty much it. Let me just check my notes. Yep, we're all done. So now your pages, your 4 pages are all set up. You're ready to go. And obviously what you would be doing once we've finished the setup, which we're going to do the autoresponder yet, and do a few more things. There's a few more videos to get through yet, but obviously once you finish this whole page, all the steps, you would be promoting this lead capture page, and then the whole funnel will just work automatically as people opt in. Okay, so that's it for this video. I'll see you on the next video, which is step 2, setting up your autoresponder. We'll get into that in a minute, so we'll see you then.